Welcome back, everyone. Let's go ahead and talk about some of my favorite probably top tricks and tips for any AirPods Maxes. This is specifically for the brand new AirPods Maxes. So before I get it twisted, before I get too far in this video, you do need a set of AirPods Maxes in order to utilize any of these, but I think the standard AirPods will probably also work for some of these too. So the very first thing that I would always recommend people to know, and the first tip or trick that maybe some people don't even know about their AirPods Maxes, is that you can actually remove these earpieces and replace them with other ones. And I feel like that's something that not a lot of people know. I feel like maybe some people do, but basically, in order to remove them, what you need to do is you need to turn them to the side like this. There's no latch, there's nothing like that. All you really have to do is take your little like earpiece right here and lift it up, and that's literally it. All you have to do now is go ahead and, if you want to go ahead and keep using the same one, then go for it. But unfortunately, now you can do it for both, and actually you can go ahead and replace them. And there's links on Apple's website and actually how to buy these ones brand new. But these are like $70, I think, for a pair, or $70 each, which is insane because this is like 13 cents worth of material. And I can't believe Apple worded like actually did that. That's kind of weird. That's like way too much money. That's way more than the AirPods Pro's earpieces as well. But the good thing is that if these get too old, if you don't want to use those earpieces anymore, you can actually just go ahead and replace these. If you lose them, you can go and just get them replaced to it, so you don't have to buy a new set of headphones. But it does kind of suck because they are way overpriced. I think a lot of other third-party manufacturers are probably going to start making some sort of, models of those and just start selling them. But I also feel like if somebody rubs against them too hard, or you kind of hit them against something, like these things can easily go flying super far. So that's something I'm not really looking forward to for the life of these things, but that's pretty much the first trick. That's exactly how to go ahead and remove and replace those earpieces on your AirPods Maxes. Now, the second thing is actually turning on spatial awareness for your AirPods Maxes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and connect my AirPods Maxes to my iPhone. So I have an iPhone 12 right here. I'm going to go and hold down this pairing button, and at some point it should come up on this specific iPhone at some point. And as you can see, they come up. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to them. Now, what you want to do, if you want to go ahead and enable your spatial audio awareness feature, and this is something that's really awesome. It basically makes it sound super awesome. What you want to do is basically you just want to hop into your settings. So you just want to go into here. You want to scroll down into Bluetooth settings, which is right here. And you'll see the little option where your AirPods are. You want to find your specific AirPods that you have right now. As you can see, mine are connected. So all you want to do is go ahead and click on that specific little thing, and you'll basically have a bunch of different options for your AirPods Maxes. So this is great. Now, right now, we're going to go ahead and focus on the spatial audio feature. So what this does is basically it makes things sound like they're super immersive, and it just basically sounds like 3D audio. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but if you have these AirPods Maxes, I would 100% recommend turning on this specific section and actually clicking see and hear how it works. And you can go ahead and actually place them on your head, and a little thing will come up, and it will go ahead and give you a little brief introduction of how to actually enable those and how to use it. And it makes it sound super cool. So whatever audio is actually enabled and used for spatial audio, you'll basically have that capability here, which is really awesome. So that's the very next thing. That's how to turn on spatial audio, which is a super awesome feature. Now, the next thing is noise reduction, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point. Now, there's two different ways of going about it. There's noise reduction and there's transparency mode. Right now, I'm going to focus on noise reduction, and I'll go ahead and show you exactly how to get there. If you're watching this on my third channel for the Clips channel, all you have to do is go into settings, which is right here. You want to scroll into Bluetooth, which is right here. And you'll see your set of AirPods right here. Again, just like how I talked about, you need to find your set of AirPods, go ahead and click the eye next to it, and you'll see this little option here where very second option, it says noise control. Now you have a couple of different things. You have transparency and you have noise reduction, like I said. What we want to do is enable noise reduction now. As you can see, I don't even have the AirPods on my head, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on my head right now. So as you can see, I have them on my head right now, which is really, really perfect. So all you have to do now is actually go ahead and turn on this little noise reduction thing right here, and your noise reduction will be on for your AirPods Maxes. So this will make it so you can't even hear anything around you. So if you're on a plane, if you're walking around in a noisy area and you want to hear that noise, basically this will make it so the outside noise is reduced. Now if you want it off, you can go and click off, and it's a little bit easier to hear kind of what's around you, but a lot of the sound is kind of muffled. So that's exactly how to turn on noise reduction. It's literally just by clicking that, and the noise around you is going to basically be gone from your AirPods Maxes. So you can still hear yourself, but it's going to be really hard to hear around you. Now, let's say you don't want that. Let's say you want to be able to hear everything around you. Well, this is called transparency mode, and it's this little option right here. Now, what I will go ahead and show you is actually how to enable that. Now, well, let's say you're on the front screen right here. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on Bluetooth, which is right here. And I literally have the AirPods Maxes on my head right now, and I'm talking, and it's so freaky because they sound so good. Well, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the Bluetooth settings, which is right here again. Click on your little AirPods Max little icon right here. And as you can see, there's the little transparency mode right there. And so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and turn on transparency mode, and you will see when you have your AirPods Maxes on your head that you can actually hear around you. So if you snap, if you do any noises, like the microphone array does a really, really good job at showing you basically what's around you. Now, if you want it off, you can go and click off right here, and it'll go ahead and turn that off so you can't even hear that. But it's so weird when you have transparency mode on and you have it off, like how I am. Like, it's crazy how it actually works. Like, I can literally hear what's going on with everything around me. So that's something that's very, very fascinating. I would recommend everyone to do that. So that's exactly how to turn on transparency mode for your AirPods Maxes. Now, as most of you know, on your AirPods Maxes, you do have these little buttons on the side. Now, you can actually reverse the way the volume goes up and down for your AirPods Maxes right here, but you can also kind of configure what this specific button does. Now, you can't make it like go into an app or anything, but you can give it some other things to actually do. And I don't know how the best way to focus in on it, but you can give it some other tasks to do. And the same way, just like how we did it before, is exactly what we do now. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go into your iPhone right here. You want to make sure it's connected. You want to go into your Bluetooth settings, and I'll go and hop onto the back to the beginning. And you want to go into Bluetooth, which is right here. Again, you want to click on your little Bluetooth section, which is right there. Now at the very bottom, you'll see some couple things. And honestly, those are some of my favorite AirPods, tricks and tips for your AirPods Maxes that you can do. Now, I was going to show you one other thing of how to change those specific, buttons and everything to do basically other things, but for some reason that thing is not showing up anymore. So maybe I have to connect them to my, head again. So let me try that out. Okay, so they are back on my head, and yeah, the settings didn't change or anything. So maybe it doesn't work or something. I'm not really too sure. But regardless, if you guys have any other questions or you have any other tricks or tips, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.